Hello everyone, welcome back to the C and F United show, and today with me in studio we are privileged to have a guest. I will allow him to introduce himself.
Thank you C and F for having me today. My name is Eddie.
Welcome Edwin to the C and F United shows.
I appreciate it.
We really appreciate you being here. So today we are going to talk about the transfer.
Alright.
We're going to talk about the paper talk.
Okay.
And of course, news reaching our desk as per now is that Eric Bailly we've received a formal offer for Eric Bailly from Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia for 20 million pounds.
Finally.
What do you think about that offer?
I think it's a good offer. Man United should go for it. If we can get 20 million out of Eric Bailly, that will be a good addition to our transfer budget, considering we didn't enter this transfer window with much fund. So that is a good bid for Eric Bailly.
How does Eric Bailly's offer contrast with the one of Alex Telles? Because Telles has also been sold to the Saudi Arabian club, the Al Nassr, the same club that has submitted an official formal offer for Bailly, and we let him go for around 6 million pounds. What do you think about what's the contrast? What do you think about the contrast in valuation?
I think when it comes to doing sales, Man United has been a bit on the negative side, but I think we didn't negotiate well for Alex Telles. I think we will have get a bargain of 15 million from him, considering Bailly goes for 20 million and both have been out on loan for the whole season. So I think Alex should have given us at least 15 million, but we'll take 4. It's okay. It's a startup from somewhere, so we'll take that.
Another deal that has already been agreed is the Anthony Elanga to Nottingham Forest. Here we go. Anthony Elanga has been valued at around 15 million pounds by the Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
What do you also think about that? With the bid, Manchester United have already agreed the bid, and medicals have been scheduled. What do you think about Anthony Elanga joining Nottingham Forest?
So I think again we are offloading, so that is okay for me. Anthony Elanga is more of a winger. You see, on the wing section we'll have a lot of players. So I think 15 million for him is okay. Also, that is a good addition to our transfer budget. So I think going forward, I would like Man United to at least bargain better. I would say bargain better for me, so that at least for a player like Elanga, who has been in our first team, he has trained with us, he has played most of the games. I think we should have got 30 million out of him, but 15 million is okay, still okay.
One thing about Manchester United and outgoings, we always do crap business. That is I'll put it, because we are always selling players at a throwaway price. It's like we don't value them with the current market prices.
Yeah, sure.
Another player is Fred, and Galatasaray have submitted another offer, an improved bid of 7 million pounds. So what do you think about that?
I was actually hoping you'll say Galatasaray are bidding at 30 million, but you see also the age factor in Fred. He's at 30 years. He's 30 years old. The fact that he played most of the games last season means we should have got a good amount of him. But 7 million, I think it's a startup offer. I think Man United will counter offer, and then if something is agreed, I also hear Fulham also in for him. So if we talk about the fact that Fulham were in for him, and we go to Galatasaray and say, you want this guy for this amount, Fulham are giving us this amount, I think we can get a good bargain out of him. But 7 million is still less for me. But I actually, again, Ten Hag offload.
Fred looking that is on his way out of the club. Van de Beek scored on our preseason game against Lyon the other day. Okay. In his post-match interview, he said there's a possibility of him also leaving the club. So what do you think about Van de Beek leaving Manchester United?
He has fallen down the pecking order. He's a natural number 10, or maybe can do an 8 or 6 as an addition to the midfield. But him wanting to go out, I really understand him. The fact that last season he was affected by injuries also has been a major factor in this. So I would think for him, if we can't get him the minutes he wants this season, and a team comes in and bids well, I think if we get 25 million out of Van de Beek, that will be a good addition for me if he went out. And of course it will add to our transfer business. We'll have to get a midfielder for him.
Who else do you feel in that Manchester United squad should be on his way out?
I think we have the goalkeeper section, Dean Henderson. We have Dean Henderson. I think there's a loan interest from loan interest.
Yeah, from Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. So if he goes out on loan, I think we should actually sell him, because this business of him going on loan, coming back, it's also frustrating for the player himself. So I think if we can make a good sell out of him, that will be okay for us.
I think Dean Anderson will be sold this season, based on the fact that we are also looking for a number 2 goalkeeper. We also want to pay the release clause for Suzuki, the Japanese goalkeeper.
Yeah. I've heard about him.
Yeah, so
I think he's a young goalkeeper too.
Yes, and are very good at that. So I think Dean Anderson will probably go out on loan and be sold later, or be given out on loan, and then we have a mandatory clause for a sell-on clause.
You know, Dean Anderson is 25 years. Onana is 27. So I think Dean Anderson will not want to start as a backup left for Onana, considering he won't be starting in most of the games. So if you get Suzuki, I think he's a younger goalkeeper. Onana at 27, they will be able to blend in well. And also we have an experienced goalkeeper in Tom Heaton. So he's able to blend in with the guys in training sessions and all that. I think they'll be learning a lot from Tom Heaton and everything else, as long as the other goalkeepers like Dean Anderson, you said, is able to go out on loan. Okay.
We also have a very young, talented goalkeeper, the young lad Kova, who's been a starter in the first 2 preseason games, and he looks like he's got a very bright future in the Manchester United team. He plays like Andre Onana, very good with his feet. And I think that puts Dean Anderson's future in question marks in the team.
Also, Mate Kovac, I think he's a young goalkeeper, a good goal player. For the sake of experience, I would feel like Man United can give him out on loan.
Yes. Because
we can plan with him for our future. Yes. So if he goes out on loan and maybe is able to gain experience, the courage and the confidence of playing the game, that will be a good addition for us. So if he goes out on loan and we can get Suzuki as a backup goalkeeper, yes, that will be okay.
Away from the outgoings, now Manchester United have been wanting to sign a few players in some certain positions. We've already strengthened the team by signing 2 players. We've already signed Andre Onana as our number 1 goalkeeper. We've also signed Mason Mount from Chelsea at £60 million. Who do you think should be our next signing, based on the fact that we've been following closely on the Rasmus Holland of Atlanta?
So when the transfer window opened, I think for Man United actually main was getting a striker, because we're also having Martial, who is most of the time injured, and there's a high chance that a Saudi Arabian club has bid for him, 40 million I think. So if we get to sell him at that amount, I think us getting a new striker, and I will really give everything to have Harry Kane. You saw we've been highly linked with Harry Kane, who is also a good scorer.
Yes.
But Rasmus Holland is also a young kid. He can grow with us. He can learn from the best in the team, and going in the future, maybe in the next 2-3 seasons, who knows, he will be giving us 30 goals a season. Of course, we are Man United, we pride in ourselves. Yes. So if we are going for someone we know, it's because he has the potential to give us what we want.
Martial looks like he's on his way to the Saudi Arabia, because some few clubs have been asking about him, and as I've always said in this show, Martial looks like he's made of glass. So we are expecting to make an official bid as per reports for Rasmus Holland, and get the deal done as soon as possible, so that he may start the season together with the team.
That will be a good addition.
We've also been linked with Sofian Amrabat from Fiorentina to strengthen our midfield. What do you think about the player? What do you think about the signing if it goes through?
I've not watched him much in Fiorentina, but during the World Cup is where, and of course initially in the Premier League. He has been in the Premier League before, but at the World Cup he really did well, and he solidifies the Casemiro partnership. So in the event that maybe Casemiro is out injured, or maybe is on a red card, that will be a good thing for him, for us as a team. If we get Sofian Amrabat, that will be a major addition.
So Edwin,
yes,
on the occasion that you get Sofian Amrabat, don't you think is going to hinder the development of Kobbie Mainoo, who we've seen under this coach, under Erik ten Hag, has been given chances, and Erik ten Hag on his very recent interview said he's going to give Mainoo a chance to prove himself. With reports also from our captain saying that Mainoo is a very good player. So do you think if we're going to sign a player like Sofian Amrabat, who is experienced, who is very good, who is physical, whose physique is very good, do you think it's going to hinder the development of Kobbie Mainoo, or it's going to act as an advantage to the player?
It will act as an advantage, because you get to learn from 2 of the best midfielders. Of course, you already have Casemiro, and he's learning from him. And the fact that Man United will be playing in 4 competition next season, that means we'll have a lot of matches for him to play. Kobbie Mainoo and Amrabat can always play in the League Cup, maybe, and the FA, and then you have Casemiro. He can also blend in the Premier League and the Champions League.
A player that has also been linked with an award away from the club is Sancho. In our recent game against the small team Arsenal, Sancho scored a very good goal. Okay. Do you think we should give Sancho a chance this season, or do you think we should offload him and maybe strengthen that position with another different player?
I think I still believe Sancho needs, last season you can't gauge him basing on last season activities all along, because majorly was out. But if you remember very well on the game against Liverpool,
yes,
he had began very well. So I think in this friendly, the fact that he's scored gives him the confidence, the morale to want to step in the new season. So I would say let's give him a chance. Of course, we got him for a good value, for a high amount. So give him the chance to express his game. So this season, I think it will be his breakthrough season. I think he will give us more than 15 goals and assists.
Guys, that is it from us. Thank you so much, Edwin, for coming to the show. Thank you for giving us your insight. Guys, thank you also for staying with us. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. And let's always enjoy this love of football. Until next time, guys, have a blessed time. See you guys. God bless you.